YouTube friends. Hola, mis amigos de YouTube. This is Pinguino here. We're bringing you another video, another story that I want to share. Of course, I remember I told you guys I was going to try bringing you different content, and here's another one of those videos that I wanted to share. Now, this one is actually us on the road. We're just driving around our small town here. And so if you've been watching my videos, typically I will tell you a story and then I'm cooking. And I kind of decided that this time I wanted to go ahead and, you know, drive around and then tell you a story. And then, so today's story, I have Mr. Pinguino is here with me. My honey bunches of oats, I call him as well. He's driving while I'm like over here recording. And so today's video, I wanted him to go ahead and share because I know he gets excited. And this is like a big journey for him. My husband was born in Michoacan in Mexico. And at the age of 17, him and his younger brother, one of his younger brothers, because I remember I've shared in my previous videos that he is from a family of 7. And he's the oldest of the men, of the boys. And then the next oldest is his brother. And then he is, of course, 15 years old at the time. So my husband's 17, and then his brother is 15. And then guess they ended up chit-chatting with an uncle, family, and they ended up saying, okay, we're gonna come to the United States, right? And then so share, honey, your journey on you leaving basically your home.
Okay, I remember when my uncle went over there and they asked my mom if she let us come to this country, and supposed to he was gonna put us in school and learn the language and stuff like that. But nothing happened. So anyways, so when they offered me that, I didn't think twice. I was like, okay, I'm going. I left everything behind. Girlfriends, everything. Friends.
You heard that? Girlfriends. Girlfriends with an S, okay?
My grandma, my grandpa. I lived with them most of all my life since I was 6.
So he was raised by his grandparents, and then that we can eventually tell you guys that story too.
Yeah.
But right now we're gonna focus on that journey. Okay?
And the journey, and then when they told me that, since I was a little kid, I always thinking about, oh, I want to travel the world. I want to live in every single country for like a year, learn the culture, the language, and move to the next country. But I jumped into the United States and didn't happen. I stuck here for over 30 years like now. But what I want
well, yeah, you have gone to like another country.
But
we've gone back to Mexico a little bit, and then we've also gone to El Salvador, so that he actually saw my mom's country basically. Just a little bit, parts of it, and met some family there. And then the other that we've gone to has been to the Bahamas on a cruise. And then we do plan, now that our kids are grown, we do plan on, like, you know, traveling more if possible. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to start this YouTube channel, so that we have this availability and share with you guys everything that we're doing in our travels. All right, honey, go ahead and continue. So then you're coming.
Okay, honey, ya te iba a decir como te dice tu mamá. Préstame la guitarra para tocar un ratito.
So he's saying that let me borrow the guitar so that I can play a little bit. So basically saying that he wants to talk and I'm over here talking. But it's supposed to be, you know him sharing his story.
I like to joke a lot. So.
Yeah, he does. He
my
jokes
conversations, I never talk serious. Always is a smile on my face. Always telling you the truth, but in a joke way, so you don't feel bad when I tell you the truth in your face.
Yeah, basically.
So I like to play like that because that's the way I make a lot of friends.
Okay.
And a lot of people likes me because I always, when they're around me, they always smiling and laughing. But anyways, the journey, it was awesome. I come to the border. My uncle go pick us up.
Well, how did you make it to the border? Like, did somebody drive you? Did you take the bus?
We
the train?
get into the bus. Like they
Okay.
buy us a ticket. They put them in the bus, and they told us you're gonna go to
What city did you get to?
Mexicali, Baja California, or Calexico, California, something
Oh,
like that.
okay. So basically the California border in Baja
Yeah.
California. Yeah.
Baja California, and
Okay.
then from there, my uncle picked us up, and he says, "Okay, so we're gonna cross the border," and we planned everything. But the first time we get caught, they put us in the patrol, take us to the border, kick us out, and then we wait a couple hours, and then something crossed into our heads, and then I asked my uncle, like, when these people take off, like how long they take off, and he says, "Oh no, they never take off. They only switch shifts. That's how they works here, changing shifts. And in the open window, it is about 10 to 15 minutes.
Wow. So it had to be fast.
So we had to plan out everything, and we planned everything, and I spent like 3 hours in a tree.
Wait. So you climbed the tree with your brother?
Yes, it is. With cowboy boots, I climb a tree. With slippery and like spinning, but I get into the tree, and then we stay in the tree. We get into the tree about around 10, and my uncle don't pick us up until like around 2:30 to 3 in the morning. So I was hugging the branches to make sure I don't fall off if I slept.
Wait. But did you ever see any like border patrols?
I see the border patrols back and forth, because when they see us, we jump in the border, run in one direction, but we never
Stop?
run that way. We make the
okay.
thing that we run, but we run back to the border.
Oh wow.
And it was a
okay.
tree right there, and then we kind of wait for the immigrants.
Border patrol.
The border patrol changed the shift at 3:30.
Oh.
2:30 in the
okay.
morning.
Yeah.
So in that time, it was only 10 to 15 minutes. And then at that time, my uncle crossed the border, because we were really close to the border door. And then my uncle crossed, and he drive by the tree, and he parked there, and we jump out of the tree, get into the car, and he started driving. And that time because that time is no what is it? Border patrols at all. No cars, no nothing. It's like a
It's
little
quiet.
window.
It's a little
like
window.
nothing. Like little window, like nothing.
Okay, so that little open window, there's
The
no
little
border
open
patrol?
window, the no border patrols. We jump into the car, and then we start driving.
Oh wow.
And then since my uncle, when he was young, he was used to do that, like back and forth, because they used to live in Baja California, so he used to go back and forth like he was in his house
Oh, okay.
to this country. So he knows.
He knew.
So he knows all the desert.
Okay, cool.
So how to drive, what roads to take, and everything. Back in the day, it was more easy than now, but
Yeah, because now, there's more
Technology.
patrols, more technology, yeah. So, I mean, and we're talking about like 94, right? Where, there was some technology, but not enough to, do any of that. So definitely that's something different and new. And then, at this point, you're at a tree, you just jumped over, you get into your uncle's car or truck, right? And then what happens from there? And then you guys are driving to...
And then we driving all night, when the sun start coming out, the sunrise start illuminating the landscape and everything, and I see like, oh my God, this is beautiful. I see the green grasses, the palm trees, all the streets organized, no garbage, no water in the streets.
So nice and
It
clean.
was beautiful, and the first thing that got into my mind, I said, I want to stay here. And then that's when my journey starts, asking I can do to stay here. And then eventually I get the answer, and then I'm here.
And there you are. Okay, my friends. So I mean, we were just wanting to share, a little bit of him, my husband here, that I mean it's something that it's incredible when you like listen to the story, because I mean I myself, we both have our kids, but I'm sorry, at the age of 15 and 17 years old, there's no way I was gonna let them cross to another country, you know. And then when he tells the story and I listen to him, I'm like, wow. I was like, weren't your parents scared? Like, I mean, were your parents scared? Your grandparents? I mean, how did they think you were gonna come?
At that time, when you hear all my story, how I am being by myself, at that point when I decided to come in the United States at that age, in my mind, I was alone alone in this world by myself, and I had to do something about it to continue. And I understand that I had to do to survive in this big world by yourself at a young age. And then,
Right. Okay.
And then I decided.
So you felt like you were a little bit like mature somehow when you're like, okay, I'm ready for this. I can do it.
Yes, I was feeling ready because since I was a little kid, like always like by myself and always taking risks and risking everything that I had. Sometimes I have a penny, I risk the penny to make 2 pennies.
Okay.
And things like that. So when the opportunity to come to the United States, I didn't think twice, because I am the person that I am. I'm risk. I like to risk. You told me go there and you're gonna find something. I go over there and look for it.
Okay.
Because I don't
That's
think
awesome.
twice. I don't think twice.
And then that's fair to say, and that's pretty cool. Now, so your parents though, were they like scared for you to come, or did you ever have a conversation before you left with them or your grandparents, or because I know you were raised by your grandparents?
I know my grandparents. They didn't be worried too much because they know that we come. Our uncle was gonna pick us up in the border.
Oh, okay.
So when we get there, it was not gonna be by themselves.
So it was just that when you were on the bus, that was the only time that you were by yourself, basically.
And now all the way, my grandpa come with us.
Oh, okay, for a little
Practically
bit.
half of the way and something like
okay.
that, so we can feel like more, because we
More
at
secure and safe.
that time we ever go out of our city.
Yeah.
We never take a bus to go nowhere. We don't know nothing.
So this was like a big step, right?
Yeah, it was like you getting into something that you don't know what is over there.
Uh-huh.
And like
The unknown.
Yeah, the unknown, like what I'm gonna do over there, how I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I didn't know nothing about it.
Didn't even know the language, right?
And also on top of that, know the language, nothing. So you just come here like, I don't know, you stand up right there in the middle of nothing. You just look everywhere like, what do I do now?
Yeah.
But you have to do something. So that's when everything starts. And then we start working and figure it out, and then,
Then it move forward.
move forward. But
All right.
but that's why I told all the kids, my kids personally, I told my story, how I come to this country, what I did, and all the things that I go through, so they can have a better life.
Yeah.
So
very
now they
true.
have a better life, and I hope they appreciate
Yeah.
all the sacrifice that me and you would do over the years. So
Yeah, I hope so too. All right, my friends. So we did share, now Mr. Pinguino's like journey real quick here. I know it's a little bit over 14 minutes. Thank you so much if you guys did stay through for the whole story. Now you're basically getting the outskirts of our small town, and then and then you're getting his story. And then again, we choose back streets because the back streets don't have a lot of traffic. That way we can go ahead and share our story here. And I thank you, honey bunny. My honey bunches of oats, I also call him, and Mr. Pinguino here. And then here, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. I do want to thank you guys so very much for all your support. Thank you so much for all your views. I definitely appreciate you guys. I'm gonna continue to bring you different types of videos that I can. I'm kind of liking this whole driving and then telling you guys our story. So maybe I'll do a couple of more of these videos like this, And then, you know, but you guys let me know what you guys are starting to like and whatnot. And I would really appreciate all the likes. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. I would definitely appreciate it. If you want to leave any comments, please do leave the comments down below. Good or bad, it doesn't matter, you know. Just don't be like extremely negative. I can't tolerate negativity. I've told you guys this before, but I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys so much for being there for us. Thank you so much. May God bless you all. Don't forget, you do you, I do me, and then I'll see you in the next video. Bye.